Great.
Okay, today's episode of Why Metal Gear Solid Sucks. What were we just talking about a couple seconds ago?
Spinning the
The
gun.
boss's Patriot
No,
compared to the...
after that, like literally a couple seconds ago. Where am I going to? I don't even know.
After that,
Yeah, the thing I was just saying.
I don't remember. I got a new outfit for one of my fucking chicks.
Oh shit!
And this level says it gives me a new item.
That's definitely cool in Metal Gear Solid. But I think it was about the bait and switch with Raiden. And Raiden being, the game was like, hey, you want to play as Snake? You want to play as Snake as this on this new
Just a
launch
fairy
title?
mask.
Yes.
Fairy
He's
disguise.
a total fairy disguise. That's the thing, though, is they added him because it's like, oh, let's try and get girls into the game.
Yeah, that's another reason why the entire franchise sucks, is because basically Kojima is beholden to trends. He is a trend whore. He's a follower.
And also girls. He wants girls to be able to play the games more.
Yeah, he wants girls to play a Metal Gear
mistake.
game. Yeah,
that was clearly a mistake right from the get-go.
Yeah, it's like wanting women in your movement.
It's like wanting women to vote.
Are you for e-girls? Are you against them? You know what? I personally, not even anti-e-girl. Just I'm for female genocide. It's not what we're about what we're against here.
Female democide.
It's what we're for, and we're for female genocide.
And also the rise of the sex bots.
Yes. With artificial wombs. You can still fuck them bitches. They better
I'm not saying I want to fucking genocide the human race.
I'm just for getting the Riona page back on tvtropes.com.
Yes. Oh no, did they take down the Riona page?
I don't check TV tropes.
Yeah,
it's for gay
no,
wads.
No faggot. I'm not a faggot who reads TV tropes. So
there's a discussion.
I was just watching the.
Did they downgrade? They downgraded.
There's a discussion about why it's been deleted.
They downvoted it.
They downvoted it.
But yeah, I was just watching.
Here comes like a 5-page guy defending Riona on TV tropes forums.
Well, that guy probably has a good point. At least
he's good. The Snaker guy was actually talking about how much he hates TV tropes in his latest Yakuza 4 video.
The latest Yakuza 4 video, or the latest video, which is Yakuza 4? Because I think how many videos of Yakuza 4 does he have now?
Like 5.
5 Yakuza 4 videos. Yeah, and one of them's 3 hours long. One of them's 3 hours long. The first one's an hour and a half. The second one is like an hour. I'm not gonna fucking get on anyone for making overlong videos, though. You know me. I don't like to complain.
No, it would be the wrong thing to complain.
Yeah,
it would be wrong. It would be wrong to complain.
For sure, wrong. A yellow canister. Cool. Anyways, what the fuck? Who the motherfucker? Anyways, yeah. So that's a giant sign. It's an endemic thing. It's not just. Here's what's wrong with Metal Gear Solid. This part of the game, there is that part of the game in the Metal Gear. There's always going to be some part of the game in the Metal Gear Solid games that's going to suck and kind of ruin the entire franchise. But it's an overall thing with Kojima basically thinking he's too smart for the audience. Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
But also not being smart enough even for himself, where he's trying to get e-girls. I mean, girls. What's the difference at this point? What is the difference?
There is no difference.
Yeah. What is the point? But yeah, he wanted to get girls into the franchise by having Raiden on and being like, "Oh, I'll make this bishy with floppy hair," and it's like. It wasn't something that girls even found attractive. Like, the game came out, and girls didn't like Raiden. They liked Snake. And, again, this was Kojima, genius, bravo Kojima.
You would think, if you want to pull in a certain demographic, maybe your goal should be the best game you can make.
Yeah, or at least appeal to that demographic. Don't make something that they would laugh at. That's you think that would be the highest priority instead of the absolute lowest priority.
Does he not know? Does he not know that fucking Raiden is the biggest goof.
Yeah,
He's a silly goose.
He's a simp, as the Squiddos would call it these days. The young Squiddos in between, they're fucking shooting each other with paint and being actual squids. I don't know why they're doing that, but the
Because they're squiddos.
oh, well, that sounds pretty cool, I guess.
Squid does.
But the as far as the game, the franchise sort of sabotaging itself by Kojima trying to think he's really smart and
Pissing all over itself.
yes, and I don't blame Kojima necessarily for that because the game's still solid. I blame the idiot fans who are like, "Oh, this is so genius," and now it's turned into
It's
this.
kind of like with comic books. They don't ask better. They don't demand better. They sure should, but they just don't.
But it's also become this cringe fucking revisionist history of somehow Metal Gear Solid 2 was really prophetic, and it's not.
Yeah, that's the thing that annoys me the most.
Yeah, it's
Is
because
this thing
people...
it's like, oh, they predicted the deep state, man. It's like,
or the idea of internet information becoming there's too much of it and so nobody can tell what's going on, and it's like the plot of that was basically to censor free speech. The bad guys were trying to censor free speech so that they could essentially
They were trying to create context.
yeah. And what that means is, they would create their own context and decide what people would be allowed to talk about and think. So it is ultimately censorship, and people are like, yeah, man, they're right. We need this. It's sort of like the people who say, yeah, Thanos was right all along. Snap me, daddy, Thanos, and that kind of stupid-ass shit.
they're wrong on both counts.
Yes, they're wrong on many levels. Most of them being that they're
It's
faggoty
actually-
nerds.
It's the most ascended element of their entire argument is just the many different ways in which they are wrong.
Yeah, it's something that instead of Metal Gear Solid fans being smart, they are at least innovative, but they're innovative in about how wrong and stupid they are all the time. Another thing is a lot of that is just sort of the Neo-Luddite talking points from the Unabomber manifesto. Now, I haven't read the Unabomber manifesto, so I can't
I've
say
watched
for
the
sure.
Netflix documentaries. There's 2 of them now
Oh,
on Netflix
shit.
about him.
Well, I haven't watched those either. I feel like I should, but I wish I had more time. But
He did a lot of based and red-pilled stuff besides the bombings. Like there's a sawmill that was
and
his neighbor and is making a lot of noise, so he poured a bunch of sand in their machines.
and making designing GW that would create context and all that shit. And the thing is,
Which is very also Deus Ex. Deus Ex, I think, predated that too.
Interestingly enough, it seems, and again, this is speculation, but a lot of fucking MGS faggots are going to be like, "Ooh, that's not true," and they can't disprove it. They're just going to say it's not
That's
true.
the one that went too far.
Yeah.
It's the one that went too far.
Yeah, they're going to say that
they make no sense.
because
You
basically
don't make any sense.
they don't like the point. Whenever a Metal Gear Solid fan doesn't like a point, they'll just say it's not true but not prove it, or not make an argument. They'll just say, no, that's not true. It's like, really? How is it not true? Because actually, and then it'll just be like some really specious fucking argument that is very emotions based. I feel that Kojima is a genius, actually. That kind of shit. But
They'll talk like that. They'll talk with a vocal fry.
yeah, but there's a lot of there seemed to be a real fascination among the Japanese zoo, which is Japanese for Japanese.
Male vocal fry.
But there's a big fascination with Ted Kaczynski because he seemed like a fucking warrior, poet, philosopher in the classical sense, that kind of shit, where he had strong ideals and then was bombing people. And I think in Japan they're like, wow, look at this crazy American. Look at how crazy America is. Your burgers and your French fries and that kind of shit.
Crazy white man.
And I think that's how they saw it. So they took it. So Japan took kind of an interest. They took kind of an interest in the Unabomber, and so most likely, Kojima probably read some translated version of the Unabomber manifesto, and it's like, oh man, that's crazy. That's interesting. I'm a writer. Let me put that into my game as a writer. You know,
I have thoughts.
yeah, I could write a game. I have thoughts. And so there's maybe an element, and of course,
I wonder where Kojima gets his ideas.
where does he get his? You know, I always wanted to ask Kojima, where
The
do you get your
toilet.
ideas?
The toilets.
The toilet. Fucking. It's pretty good,
The
but
bidet.
the thing is, again, the argument a Metal Gear Solid fan would have, and I've seen them make arguments like this, is no, that's not true because he doesn't say anything about Ted Kaczynski, or he doesn't quote anything. There's nothing in it that is directly verbatim from the Unabomber manifesto. You know, not realizing that that's not even close to an argument, and it's not even close to addressing the overall point. That's how
they're not capable of arguments.
Yeah, I know. It's really weird.
Oh,
I don't know
no.
why they don't do that. Why doesn't somebody just make an argument? Why can't they just do that? I mean, it's
You
not
don't
hard.
even have an argument.
Yeah, it's $1 donation.
It was
$1.
a 50-cent donation.
50
was his
cent.
problem.
No. He had a problem with another one that was only $1. Believe me, if he just had a problem one time with low donations, it wouldn't have been.
It wouldn't have been as annoying, gay.
Gay. That's another thing, is that so many people just they believe everything through memes. Like every time there's even a halfway meme of something, people act like it's now their fucking personal religion. People are so fucking stupid. Meme-tarded is the way Jim Goad puts it, and it's very
We're smarter than them.
yeah. The thing is, yeah, memes are for people who follow, people who are obedient, the sheeple, if you will, the lower
NPCs.
class.
Some people are calling them these days.
Oh, that's a pretty good one. No, what does that?
And
What does that stand for? I think I know what it stands for. Normie pig cattle. Yes, that's what it stands for. That's pretty
Yes.
Microsoft Normie Pig Kettle.
good. Wait, that's fucking. I didn't know Microsoft designed it.
MSNPC.
Yes.
Is that what you become if you get the Bill Gates chip?
Yeah, fucking when Bill Gates he activated.
So you become the MSNPC.
He activated the 5G towers that leach adrenochrome from children's bodies and that kind of stuff.
And
Yeah.
give you the
It
coronavirus.
hurts!
Yeah,
It hurts so much!
they're on the child's gravestones. They'll put their last words, which are "Mommy, it hurts. Why is this happening? We should have got. If only we had gotten rid of the 5G towers."
The 5G hurts so much.
Mommy,
The 5G is so powerful that it puts blisters on the embalmed body.
Yeah, and again, this is what Metal Gear Solid 2 predicted all along. You don't know. Hey, you don't even know. Metal Gear Solid
I
predicted.
watched-
I think that was
Anime.
in 4 by the time that, he has to walk through the 5G tunnel, right?
Yes, that's right. He has to
Through
walk through the
5G tunnel at one point.
Yeah, at the end, you have to hammer the triangle button, the action button. Press
You have to
Snake.
endure the 5G waves.
Snake, you have to press the action button to endure the 5G waves. Okay.
But don't turn it off because I need that. I'm trying to download this anime right now.
I'm downloading Angry Birds 17. It's the latest edition. Flappy Angry Birds. It's the hottest new game. So you gotta leave the 5G towers on.
It's a gotcha game.
Yes.
And girl JPEGs.
It's a gotcha game. That's something that Metal Gear Solid fans really like, because they're fucking stupid. Stupid faggots. But you know me, I don't like to judge.
Stupid.
You know me, I don't like to complain or judge. What am I doing?
I don't like to do it. I just do it a lot.
I don't like to do it, but I mean, what are we going to do about it?
Well,
I
if
don't
you're
know.
good at it, if you're good at something, never do it.
Yes. As the Joker once said, Joker's Smile once said, if you're good at something, never do it. Make
Joker smile.
basic repairs to the reactor system. Isn't that what I was just doing?
Why didn't you make basic repairs to the reactor?
Because of Hideo Kojima, okay?
Fuck.
We're just so
Fucking-
jealous of him all the time.
All those fucking games, damn.
These rich
Why
fucks.
Why
this
did
whole
he do
fucking
these rich
thing.
fucks?
But
I
anyways,
did not watch my buddies die face down in the muck.
my buddies.
Remember what De Gaulle said.
Yes. I did not watch my buddies
now
die
I
face down.
will reflect. Now I will reflect on that great elder statesman, Abraham Lincoln. Okay, that's enough of that for today.
Anyway,
Like, share, comment, subscribe.
make sure you're still subscribed. Make sure you're Unsubscribed. Whoa, we threw a little curveball in there. You weren't expecting that, were you? Oh, wait, no, you were. Anyone who's watched our videos more than once fully expects that. We've become very predictable, you see. Which is okay. That's not bad. Okay.
I just got a 5 slot.
Time to a fucking airdrop. Going in for a fucking orbital strike. Orbital deep strike.
Motherfucking orbital deep strike. I just got a
Can
fucking
you put engravings on your gun in that game?
As a matter of fact, I have one.
Oh shit!
Whoa.
Well, it's a paint job.
Whoa.
It's a paint
What's
job.
what kind of tactical advantage is that?
Engravings don't have a technical advantage.
It gives me
Paint
an extra
jobs
5%.
do.
Yeah, it gives me an extra 5% damage.
That's pretty nice engraving.
It's also the one that went too far.
That's the one that just went far enough.
It went far
That's
enough.
the one that really broke the camel's back.
We should point out that we've been referencing that in every episode, and I don't know if people remember this. It was one of actually our favorite things from Metal Gear Solid 2, but there's absolutely no purpose. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's completely pointless and stupid. Maybe a little cringe. The kids might call it cringe.
A little cringy.
But I call it
game.
cool. I call it nice. You know what? One man's cringe is another man's good uncringe, as Ricky from Trailer Park Boys would say. That great work of art, better written than Metal Gear Solid ever will be in a million years.
Yeah, you're right.
Radio Jammer. What the... who cares?
You're that ninja, huh?
He looks at a ninja and says, "You're that ninja." Great, a brilliant genius.
Great
deductive reasoning. And I say deductive in a derisive manner to insult
Mammoth dialogue right there.
Yeah, that's some David
You're
Mamet level
ninja.
shit. Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. Did we mention the whole... I think we did a long time ago, but the whole meme of Snake re-asking everything as a question so that the other character can expound upon it. That is just lazy writing, but it's also endemic of Japanese writing, like American...
That's like the adventure
Japanese
games where you just the only choice is to inquire about what the guy just said.
Yeah, but it's, again, like even fucking the worst Fallout game, Fallout 2, has better, like, a better presentation.
The worst Fallout game is actually Brotherhood of Steel.
Yeah, but the dialogue options have better writing than that because it's not an issue of translation, because if it was, there would be no line there. There wouldn't be purified hydrogen bomb. You know, it would just be, okay, you know, what's going on here? It would be worded differently. You can tell it's not a translation issue if somebody is re-asking the same question. And that's a lot of excuses that MGS cucks, Miggles cucks, always give to be like, hey, it's not bad writing. Oh, no, who cares?
Hey, it used to be a piss triple exclusive.
Piss triple, which you could use to describe any of the MGS games, because how many times do people piss themselves? Triple. That's how many times.
So that's a lot of times. The fail stay shit 3 is how I prefer to call it.
Because it fails 3 times before staying shit. Actually, I mean, I still have my PlayStation 3. I use it to watch movies.
I can't wait till Final Fantasy VII's on Steam and you could mod Tifa to have huge tits.
It already is on Steam. You mean the
it is?
You mean
the new one? Yeah.
Oh, okay. You mean to not mod her to have huge tits, but give her back her huge tits that she's supposed to have in the first place. She's supposed to have, which I do fully...
Restorative mod.
Yes, a fix. It's not going to be a mod. It's going to be a fix.
Bug fix.
Yeah, but we fucking had this really obvious fucking...
Mistake fix.
Fucking... the Japanese made a mistake. Now it's time to erase that mistake.
You see? That's where you fucked up.
Now you fucked up.
You fucked up. You have fucked up now. Oh, why did this crash? I don't know. I expect this game to crash any second.
Did something happen?
Did something happen? No. Anyways,
what are some of the other fucking ones? It's like whatever.
Yeah, that was. That's right. We were going to get into that. One of the weird
We
pointless
managed to
secrets.
avoid drowning.
Yeah,
It's like a nightmare I can't wake up from.
You can't wake him up inside.
Inside.
Can't
but
wake up.
You can't.
Jack, do you know what day it is today?
That was another annoying thing.
Ugh.
Well, first of all, the pressing during the codec calls, if you press L2 and or R1 and R2, you would have you would hear the thoughts of the character. It was completely pointless, but it was funny. But there's no purpose to it, and he could have spent that time making that by putting in more actual gameplay related shit. But it's like whatever.
It held him back from actually being able to add real gameplay. Whatever.
But one of them would be right, and like one, it would be R1 for positive and R2 for negative, and fucking one of the negatives would be fucking right, and just going whatever, and it would also be pressure sensitive. So the harder you pushed the button, the fucking more negative or positive
Stronger.
he would say it.
Yeah, the stronger the disagreement.
Yeah, exactly, which is ridiculous. But again, you almost kind of have to appreciate that. But I'm not going to. I mean, what are you going to do about it?
Well, I won't.
Yeah,
I could.
You can't do anything
Remember,
about it. You'll never
there
be able
used
to
to be
do
this
anything about it.
racism test where it would show you like black children and white children and bad words and good words, and then you had to press the left button and the right button, and it flips it on you. It used to be like a racism test
Oh, that's genius.
online.
Genius
Yeah.
Kojima. Genius Kojima.
No, that's an online thing, but it kind of reminds you of
By
that because
Hideo
you have to
Kojima.
kind of map in your brain black
where they
people and
show-
negative thoughts to the left button, and then
They
you have
show-
to map good thoughts and the right button to black people the next turn, and then if you take too long to remap your
Then
what do you
you're
call it?
immediately a racist.
Your perceptions, yeah.
It calls the ADL on you if you fucking...
Immediately
Why is it calling
sends
the
a distress
ADL?
beacon to the FBI.
Why is it calling the ADL? That's the anti-defamation. That's like a Jewish. It's like a pro-Israel.
Are they related to Israel and the Jews? How come? Why would something about defamation?
Every
have to do
Jew
with that?
deserves to be famous. So if you're against a Jew, that's automatically anti-defamation.
They all deserve to be richer than white people. They deserve to have more money, more fame.
They're
and
not
more,
white?
Yeah, more attention. They deserve to have their opinions taken.
That's the
more
most. Yeah,
seriously.
the attention is the most important thing. Just at
Hideo,
all times.
you know, Hideo
The
Kojima
victimhood and
reminds me
attention.
of
It's very
Jews.
narcissistic. It's like a mental illness. It's like they also have more instances of mental disorders, like narcissism.
Hideo Kojima reminds you of a Jew that's obsessed with piss instead of gold.
Well, I mean,
He
technically,
he mixed
it's a
it up. He
different.
got it wrong.
Yeah, it's just a different form of gold. But it's like he
One
Liquid
man's
he got
gold
the less
man's
useful
gold.
one.
is another man's piss.
How do you do a census of how many Hideo Kojimas are living on a street? You piss in the gutter.
roll some piss down the street, and he bumps his
Oh,
head.
fucking cracks
trying
his
to
head.
chase,
Right.
trying to chase it.
Hideo Kojima comes running out of his house.
Just piss on the street in Hideo Kojima.
Pissing himself.
He's gonna come running. He's gonna come a running, and he's also going to come in his pants.
He
shorts
comes
the
running
stuff.
outside of his house with some like new liquid motion capture technology in his hands.
He's like, oh,
This is the most
invented this.
advanced liquid motion capture technology that exists on Earth.
Yeah, he created for Death Stranding. Again, I don't even know if we'll get into Death Stranding. We should, but for Death Stranding, he created
I've never
a new,
played it.
a
We
new
could get
piss
into it.
system.
I've never played it.
He invented a new piss system for Death Stranding. Thanks, Kojima.
the whole liquid the liquid system, the liquid graphics in the game are just incredible.
Yeah.
He's shorting the stock of adult diapers constantly because
His next game is going to have piss
He
steam
hates them.
simulated by quantum computing.
Yeah, it's going to the piss the steam.
volumetric.
Yes, the volumetric
Volumetric
piss
piss
steam.
steam.
It's going to actually be measurable. So, like, the steam from your piss will
It's
be
gonna
able
be perfect
to.
fluid dynamics.
It'll
Perfectly realistic.
It'll realistically cool down any hot fucking thing, or it will heat
gonna
up
be like-
cool things. You can use it
To
to
a
melt
realistic
ice.
temperature.
Rainbow filtration of light through the piss steam.
You can
It's gonna be the most
realistically.
beautiful thing you've ever seen.
It will dynamically melt fucking ice through an entire system. Where am I going?
It'll heat up cold things and it'll cool down hot things.
Yes.
That's the new intro. It's just this sheet of ice, and then he pisses the Kojima Productions logo onto it.
He's gonna
Some
incorporate it
people
into the
consider that
logo.
insulting. You would consider that to be insulting normally, but in this case, he doesn't seem to even understand that. He doesn't even understand it. He doesn't understand.
He doesn't understand. Oh, fuck. Anyways,
Fucking Kojima.
fuck.
Stop pissing. Stop pissing. Stop putting things in your dick hole.
Stop
Kojima.
putting piss into all your games, Kojima. But there was another point that we're going into right before the emotions mind reading system of fucking the codec calls. There was another point you were making about
the emotion engine.
Yeah, I guess that was
So
part of the
advanced.
emotions.
So
Yeah, that's another thing about the Piss 3 or 2 is the weird hype where they're like, this game will actually fucking feed you dopamine. It will increase your fucking emotions realistically.
Feed you adrenochrome.
Yeah, it'll leach adrenochrome through the airwaves from a child's underage body or something. And it's just like, fucking, why are they making all these retarded promises about what this game is going to do or not do, and just fucking...
And we just get some good games. And then we got GTA 5, or GTA 3. And it's like, oh man, it's just a game. It's just a game being a game.
It's a game. I fucking powered up Thunder Mountain. Suddenly, some other guy's here. Some other player.
He wants to steal your fusion cores.
Yeah, I guess so.
Aren't you full on fusion? You should be full on fusion cores.
I'm not full
anyway.
on fusion cores. I've just fucking... I wanted to try and make some more, but fucking 1 hour of going around repairing... You're definitely supposed to do this with other people, but I just did it solo so I could fucking leech all the fusion cores for myself, but it's like, you know, whatever.
Stealing the fusion core. Well, when you log out, if you know, usually the stuff stays connected. I'm not sure what causes it to get disconnected. The stuff gets deleted eventually.
Yeah, I think it's like
a 24-hour period.
I think
or what?
I think once a week or maybe once a day that it just fucking resets all the stuff. It puts stuff in the lock boxes again. Might be once a day, especially with a lot of more people playing, because this game's really popular and fun and enjoyable, and everyone's having such a wonderful time.
A lot of people are checking it out and having a good time now that the new content patch is out, which is a really great content patch.
And it's a wonderful game, and it's fucking massively overpriced. Which, you know, I expected. I didn't expect this game to even work on release day, to be honest. And it did. I was like, wow, this game actually works on release day.
Every Fallout game that gets released nowadays, it's like, oh man, I hope this one at least just runs.
I sure hope this game runs.
I hope this game at least fucking operates without crashing to desktop.
That's certainly important.
On fucking startup.
It's certainly important to Metal Gear Solid. But yeah, we were going on about Metal Gear Solid. Oh yeah, Jack and Rose. They were named that because fucking Kojima loved Titanic. He thought Titanic was such a great movie that he named the main characters of Metal Gear Solid 2 Jack and Rose after the main characters of Metal Gear Solid 2. But the thing is, after that became a joke and cringe, all of a sudden fans of Metal Gear Solid, you know, the apologists basically tried to be like, no, that's not true. Actually, he named them after something else. But he didn't. They're named Jack and Rose because the main characters in fucking in Titanic are Jack and Rose. There's no way around that. I mean, I'm sorry, Mickles Cucks, but there's just no way around that.
Do you remember what day it is today?
Yeah, that was annoying. That was another thing.
He never knows what day it is until the end of the game.
Yeah, and yeah, it's like every time a girl asks you, "Do you know what day it is today?" Your first guess should be anniversary. In fact, I guessed that as like, is it their anniversary?
Unimportant anniversary. In this case, definitely true.
But the thing is that, you know, why does it matter? Who gives a fuck? Why are these fucking annoying people saying just this stupid shit of who gives a shit ass fuckery? And it's because Kojima thought he was going to make a great love story that again would appeal to women. He adds all this stupid fucking shit into the game that's just annoying. It ages terribly. And then, you know, the game's just stuck with it forever. There we go. Oh. No,
what the fuck's my new sword?
The guy on the rollerblades. He used to hang around watch stores listening to the clock tick.
Oh yeah, again, the characteristics he tries to add to the characters in fucking... Like, all of them are terrible. Even Snake comes off as a little dumber and more annoying.
You mean Pliskin?
I'm sorry. I did absolutely mean Pliskin. I don't know why I said that other thing on accident.
Nick's not in Metal Gear Solid 2.
He's not even in the game. Well, I mean, you wouldn't want to play as him anyways, would you? No, of course not. That's why Kojima, in his infinite wisdom, bravo Kojima, genius Kojima.
He died during the tanker incident, but you know who we got to keep? You know who they gave us during the tanker incident? The magic arm.
Oh yeah, that was another. That's the thing is stupid.
I live on to this arm.
I completely fucking forgot.
So many things I could excuse while playing the game. That was the one that went too far.
That was the one that went too far. Yeah, fucking. As soon as the magic arm showed up, I was like, okay, I'm out. I'm out of this. I was going to still play the game, of course, but the story was just next level retardation, childish idiocy. Anyone who took the game's story seriously after that, even in the subsequent games, is a childish retard. You'll never be anything more than that. I mean, I didn't make you be a retard. You chose willingly to be a retard.
I'm not saying
the infidel chooses homosexuality.
I'm not saying you should be put in a gas chamber.
I'm just saying you might anyways, regardless of how I feel about it.
It's going to leave the oven door open. You can think about it.
I don't think you should be sterilized for the sake of the human race, but some people might disagree with me on that.
And yeah, if they disagree with me, I'm not gonna say, hey, I think you're wrong to disagree. I'll be like, well, whatever. You do your thing, you do you, as the squiddos say on Twitter and other gay shit like that. But
gay incorrect shit where they're clearly upset.
Gay fuel, which
but
you
speaking
can
of gay shit, Metal Gear Solid 3.
Metal Gear Solid. Well, 3 is where things get really gay and cringe.
But that's where things get honestly hilarious. MGS2 is just like perplexing and infuriating.
Did MGS1 ever have someone getting their nuts grabbed?
Yeah,
it happens in 2 and 3.
Yeah, that's right. For some reason, yeah, that was I think the takeover for the piss fetishism.
No, the piss fetish is still there.
Well, it's still there. The piss fetishism's always going to be there. Oh boy, but
it's never going away.
And I hope it never does go.
Now they have the ball grabbing.
Yeah, the ball grabbing is there to accentuate the piss fetishism, so that's always nice. But yeah, the president because Raiden, it looks like such a girl, which I guess Kojima thought, girls will like a guy who looks like a girl, right? No, but the president is like grabs Raiden. Yes,
no.
The president grabs Raiden's dick and says, "You're a girl," and just fucking it's stupid.
You're a man. He says, "You're a man."
Oh yeah.
He's surprised to find out
that
right.
Raiden backwards.
Is a bitch.
Feels him through the sneaking suit.
Grips him through the sneaking suit, which has a codpiece, so he'd have to grip pretty damn hard.
Oh
and
shit!
On top of that, and why is he trying to grope a female anyway?
Yeah, well, is that what you see? If you see a woman,
grabs him by the
grab him by the pussy. I guess he is the president.
He really is the president. Well, yeah, that goes to show Kojima is such a genius visionary. He predicted President Trump's grab him by the pussy.
said makes America great again.
Yeah, that's right.
The senator guy in Revengeance.
Well, Senator Armstrong, who was the good guy, of course. So yeah.
Yeah, in fact, that's the thing is at that point it was like, do I really want to beat this guy? I'd rather he win. Get rid of celebrity internet bullshit.
Yeah.
Internet celebrity
bullshit. And also kill this faggot Raiden. Kill this nasty hoe faggot Raiden. Please, for the love of God. Yes. But no, instead you have to defeat the good guy. And the bad guys win. Raiden wins. Fucking, it's one of the most disappointing things.
Since my son.
Xenosaga.
Since Xenosaga and my son. What the fuck is going on?
Can you believe they censored the child fisting in Xenosaga?
I can't believe they cut out that fucking child, a sexy 11-year-old getting fucking upskirted constantly throughout the entire game.
We should review that after we finish reviewing this.
Yeah, we should.
What's wrong with the Gear series, the Xeno series?
I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out.
The original first Xenogears game is just...
There's like a lot of Nintendo games out now. The Xeno Chronicles and stuff.
There's a lot of Nintendo's out.
Play all those.
Xenoblade. People fucking, for some reason, Americans boycotted America, or whatever. They started fucking demanding. They did a fucking campaign, a grassroots campaign to demand the worst games ever that weren't even released in America. They're like, you have to bring these games to America.
This game
It's
really
like,
sucks. You need to bring it to America. It's like, really, do we? Fucking,
Why? Why do we need this?
Yeah, we don't need fucking Final Fantasy V, the worst Final Fantasy game, until fucking, I don't know, 10. It's worse than 10. I mean, 10 was actually okay to some
I never
extent.
played 9. I never played 9.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the worst
8,
or not.
I think
I'm
8
just-
is probably the worst because it's just the most boring and fucking devoid of any interest or humanity.
I lost
writing.
the plot when it came to fucking 8. It was like, okay, they want me to take my spells, which I have limited amounts of now, and junction
Charge
them
your
so
spells.
I can't use them.
Charge your spells.
And I'm saying this as I'm playing Fallout 76, which is a wonderful game, of course.
Which has no problems. Fallout 76 has no issues.
Flawless game, 10 out of 10. Flawless, 9 out of 10. That's the perfect score.
Rad roaches.
9.5 out of 10. Rad Roach is the perfect enemy.
My mom's in there with the rad roaches.
That's just like in
Gotta help her.
New Vegas. It's like, no, they'll ruin my ingredients. Fucking god. Wasn't that the cannibal guy, though?
Have you seen there's a prank
Yes.
call? There's a rad roaches prank call.
Is there
Tunnel
Rad
snakes.
Roach's prank call?
Tunnel snakes, which
With the tunnel snakes,
who
yeah.
rule, by the way. They do
That's the
rule.
beginning of Fallout 3. Is the fucking his mom? He's afraid of rad roaches, and his mom is getting beaten up by rad roaches. And then he gives you his jacket as a reward if you help save her.
You're officially part of the fucking tunnel snakes.
Tunnel snakes.
It's just first of all, the meme ability of the fucking Bethesda games is actually quite underappreciated and underrated.
Yes.
People
It's
aren't
exceptionally
really
high.
smart enough to appreciate it. We are though. People are so stupid
Well,
they
that's
don't appreciate
hipsterism.
that, but they appreciate stupid things like the Metal Gear Solid games.
It's a lot of it is hipsterism. That's also true for
Yes.
the Metal Gear Solid
Yeah,
series.
being
And
too
anime,
smart, being too smart.
and
for
Xenogears,
fucking-
Xenosaga, Xenoblade,
Yeah, it's like, but yeah, in fact,
Chronicles.
that was the only defense of the Xenosaga and Xeno games, in any sense, is they're actually too smart for you. They're really genius, actually.
Too deep for you. There's a reason why Too Deep
Yeah.
for You is a hilarious joke meme.
Which
It's
we
because
invented. We invented
Anime
that.
fans keep fucking doing it.
Yeah, but that originally came from anime fans. But the thing is that Xenosaga and Xenogears fans took it to such an advanced level of faggotry and whining and rationalization that it had to become a meme. But it was anime fans entirely before that.
I remember when I
fans.
first rented Xenosaga from Hollywood Video, and the guy saw the cover and he just gave me this really hard cringe look.
He had some instinctive cringe. And without playing the game, he knew that it was cringe.
This is full of cringe.
Maximum cringe. He ended up hurting his own back. Cringing.
You actually caused that man physical harm just by renting
Cringe
Xenogears.
Cringe so hard as broke his own back.
Spit his guts out.
Like the VX gas.
But that's only after his skin melts off. And again, yes, like the VX gas in the wonderful classic motion picture, The Rock. Which
the wonderful classic motion picture Con Air. Oh wait,
yeah, not Con Air. But The Rock and Con Air were two giant influences on Hideo Kojima's direction in Metal Gear Solid 2. Of course, from the visionary director Michael Bay.
I bet his own
There's a
fans
high
don't know
and D
that.
attack in The Rock.
That's right.
Them
That's
to
why.
nuke the island.
That's why Metal Gear Solid has a Hind D in it, because The Rock fucking has one. Doesn't? Wait, no, it doesn't. But that's still true. You know what? I believe it.
You boy.
I'll take
believe it.
pleasure in gutting you, boy.
Boa.
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 I'll take pleasure in gutting you, boy. Well, to fucking. I thought it was really disrespectful of Nicolas Cage to make it more stereotypical, and when he was doing it in a mocking fashion, for him to be like,
That
"I will take pleasure
pretty
in
low.
gutting you, boy." He became
Racism.
goofy.
That was just racist writing, I would
It
say.
was so racist. I loved it. What the fuck? Now?
What the fuck? That's so racist.
You fucking.
That's so
racist.
Raven. It's so Raven.
It's so
Racializing
Raven.
me, but I love it.
It's so Raven. It approves of an ethno state. And a Trapno state. What the
Trapno state.
What the fuck is this?
Remember in Bad Boys 2 where the Hummer goes into like this little pool and then the next
another
massive
massive influence. Oh, it was a sign. I knew it. But that was another massive influence on Hideo Kojima's visionary directing style. Was Bad Boys 2, the classic movie, classic motion picture.
There's no rats fucking though. There is a rat though. In the tunnels in Metal Gear Solid.
Straight pile driving her. Right. And then fucking...
you have to sneak into the tunnels and you see a rat. So that's definitely...
It doesn't fuck. You got
that from
but it probably would have later. It would have straight
that
pile
rat
drive.
Probably wouldn't have been in the game if Bad Boys 2 didn't come out.
And it would have fucked the same way that Martin Lawrence and Will Smith fuck. As they said... Each other.
As they admitted to.
Yes, as they fully admit to... In the motion picture Bad Boys 2 for Life prequel to Bad Boys for Life
prequel. For Life was the third one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the brand new one that came out and nobody saw because who gives a fuck?
Nobody has ever given a fuck, but back in the day, you probably went to go see the movie because there was nothing.
That was another influence that Michael Bay obviously had on Hideo Kojima was the length.
I just wanted to see the scene where he comes out and he goes, "Oopsie daisy, it's the Negros."
The Negros, yeah, the fucking. But the length of those movies
in the movie, that was one of those Twister.
They used a different take of it. It was very disappointing. They used a different take of it or something.
It was trailer only line.
It was just a trailer line and they cut it out for the fucking full movie. It was so disappointing or something like that.
Sad. Very sad.
But yeah, the movie Bad Boys 2 was 2.5 hours long because longer means more important. And Hideo Kojima is like, yes, absolutely. You know what? You are right. Michael Bay, you know you're right. And so therefore, there's just all these fucking elements from Michael Bay's movies were added and factored into Metal Gear Solid. So hey, if you like the Metal Gear Solid games, make sure to give your extra thanks to Michael Bay because he's the reason why you like Metal Gear Solid.
Go and buy
that, and your mother's fucking drinking while pregnant. That's another reason you like fucking Metal Gear Solid.
Go and buy fucking thing. Buy all the Transformers movies on Blu-ray.
Yeah, the classic Transformers movies on Blu-ray by Michael Bay. Only the ones by Michael Bay. Don't get any Transformers anything by anyone else. You're not a real fan of Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, get the animated Transformers movie too. That one's also a piece of shit.
That's also cringe.
That's also a fucking hipsterized, overrated piece of shit as well.
That movie is just weirdly off-putting. But
it's an unpleasant movie.
Yeah, it's an unpleasant movie to behold. I didn't hate it that much, but I remember as an 8-year-old, I was like, I don't like this. This is weird.
Why are they killing off? Why did they kill off the only character I'm here to see? This is dumb.
Why did fucking...
This is dumb. I'm 8 years old and it's like, this is stupid.
Why is Megatron fucking stabbing Optimus Prime in the dick and balls? He's giving him CBT and then pisses on him and then fucking... and then just like all the human friends, they cut their fucking throats and shit. It's like, mommy, why are we watching this crime drama?
It's like the new it's like Man of Steel.
Yeah, it's Man of Steel. Fucking Wonder Woman comes and she fucking gets the lasso and snaps her fucking pimp's neck, and goes fucking. Mommy, why are we watching this crime drama?
Why are we watching this violent crime drama?
Why are we watching this nuclear rape holocaust? I mean, I'll say, as if you like Man of Steel and the Transformers movie,
go fuck yourself.
They have a lot of similarities. The wild gourd blossom. Oh, who cares?
The fact that they shouldn't exist,
but they still
similarity.
They still have that same element of like let's fucking let's take this popular children's character for dumb children for children and other retards and fucking add in rape holocaust to it. The kids will love it. And I did like because I always thought Optimus Prime is kind of annoying. So seeing him being brutally, methodically murdered over like a 20-minute fucking long scene.
He transforms into a coffin.
Into a coffin. Yeah, that was from Robot Chicken, I think, wasn't it?
But it's just from the movie. It just happens in the movie.
You know what? You know you're right. Oh, it's extract tissues.
I do know I'm right.
Anyways, so yeah, Metal Gear Solid. That's why Metal Gear Solid 2 sucks. Make sure
That's That's our Metal Gear Solid 3 discussion. Hope you enjoyed this in-depth discussion on Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yes. Like, share, comment, unsubscribe, and Hideo Kojima is the David Cage of Japan.